Well, today I'm going to try to make some flour tortillas. So we have 2 cups of all-purpose flour. We've got half a teaspoon of salt, 4 ounces of warm water, and 1/4 cup of butter chopped up into little pieces. And you got your skillet warming up, and I've got it on 5 on my electric oven, but you want kind of medium or just less than medium heat. So I'm going to put the salt in the water, mix it up, put the flour in here, and then I'm going to mix in this butter little by little, get it covered with flour, a little bit at a time. You can use lard too, or I think, Crisco, anything like that. But I made it with butter the other day and it turned out pretty good. Now I'm just going to put, oops, we got to mix that in there, get the salt. I'm just going to put all the water in. It'll probably be too much, but that's okay. You're going to go for texture and not like not exact measured ingredients. And just get all the flour picked up. It's kind of a mess right now, but it'll come together. So, just a little too sticky. And put a little bit more flour in there. Get it picked up. You want it tacky, but not sticky. And what you're going to want it is wet as you can get it, but it still allows you to flatten it out in the tortilla press. And if it sticks to the plastic in the tortilla press, then now see, that's getting there. That's about right, I think. Texture. Now what you do is a little bit more, working it a little bit more, get all that butter worked in. Then I'm going to wrap it in plastic wrap and let it sit 10 or 15 minutes, and then we'll be back at forming the tortillas. As you see, I forgot to put in the baking powder, but you can either use that or not. It just helps to get them to puff up a little bit. But I've done it before without them. But if you use it with this amount of flour, I just put like 1/8 of a teaspoon or something like that. We'll see how we do. I divided the dough into 8 pieces. Take one, keep them covered up so they don't dry out. Roll it into a ball. Now this tortilla press usually works pretty good for corn tortillas as far as getting the thickness right. But with these flour ones, you need them to be thinner. So I just use this to get them going. It also lets me know if it's too wet. Then you get a little flour on there. And just roll them out. And want it to be relatively round. I'm not very good at it, but then you're going to get both sides here. So about half the thickness that you get with the tortilla press. And we're going to move it over to the skillet here. See how we do. So you're going to do a couple minutes per side. You're going to flip it a couple of times. And you just watch. There should be some bubbles forming on there. When it starts bubbling up, then we'll flip it over. If it's hot enough. I'll bump the heat up a hair and see what happens. Yeah, we're getting some puffing up. Oh yeah, starting to go. There we go. So, that's it. That's dinner tonight.